guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I just thought it would be really fun to do a get ready with me using a lot of the makeup that is in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. It is still going on right now until April 1st. They have a lot of great new items for 50% off, which is awesome. I do have a dedicated video with my recommendations. If you were interested, I will link that down below for you in the description box. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Michelle. I love all things beauty. I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you go. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you hit that bell icon, you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I feel like I've been doing a ton of reviews lately, so I'm really excited to just sit down and do a get ready with me. I am not going to use a primer. I do have my skincare on and I do have my sunscreen on. For a foundation, I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics CC Nude Glow. This particular one is not in the sale. They do have the illuminating one, which I do plan on picking up, so I don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. But this is another great one. It still has a really beautiful finish. I'm just going to shake it up because I haven't used this in quite a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and do one pump. I don't even know if I'm going to use all of that, but let's just go ahead and put it on. That may be too much. I've been playing around with my lighting because I noticed when I zoom in that my lighting changes, so I'm really hoping that it doesn't do anything weird for you guys. I forgot how much radiance this gives. It's really, really pretty. I don't know what the illuminating one is going to look like. This one doesn't have the coverage that the illuminating one has. Basically, I think the illuminating is the same as the original with just the radiance, so it's still a full coverage, where this one is just kind of a skin tint. I think I need more. You can actually see where I just applied it on my forehead. You can see that it has a nice glow to it. So let's rub that in before it dries. I cannot wait to get my hands on the illuminating foundation. Have you guys been shopping the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale? I would love to know if you guys have been shopping it, what you plan on buying, what you've already bought, or even just trying out. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. This is what it looks like. Really pretty and glowy. I haven't worn this in a while. I'm gonna have to take it out. I've been doing so many reviews, I'm forgetting about all of my makeup. It is a little sticky right now, I do have to say. I'm hoping that'll dry down. For a bronzer, I don't have a bronzer that was in the sale, and because Benefit did have their blushes, which I did pick up a new one, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Benefit bronzer. This is how it comes. I'm so excited because spring has finally arrived here. It's 60 degrees today. It's officially spring. Thank goodness, although we didn't have much of a winter. Pretty mild. Right under the chin. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do for the bronzer. This is really pigmented, so you have to be careful. I actually have to wipe off a little bit of the excess here. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Next, I'm gonna put on a concealer. This is new, I have never used it. I'm curious how this is going to be on my mature eyes. This is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. This was all over social media. Tons of mature women were saying that this is fantastic under their eyes. I don't know, I'm gonna test it under my eyes. I mean, if you guys look, I have really crepey under eyes. A lot of people are still smooth, kind of right in here. I'm not. If you look, when I smile, I have lumps and bumps all in that area. So this is gonna be interesting to see how it goes on. I'm gonna use my new Rare Beauty concealer brush that I am absolutely in love with. This is my new Holy Grail concealer brush. And I'm just gonna apply it just right in the corners. I think this is way too light, but we're gonna go with it. Oh my goodness, okay. And I'm just gonna take my brush and just kind of tap this in there. Only in the inner corner, in that hollow that we have. I don't wanna bring it all over here because I have so many wrinkles. That brightened up that area. And then I'm just gonna kind of do right here to kind of lift my face. Oh, okay. That did a really good job over in here. Wow. Just use my finger. I feel like there's too much there. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here and just kind of go in an upwards motion. Oh, just going over my eyelid a little bit with some of the excess. I do have a lot of dry skin right in this area. Overall, aside from that, it's actually looking pretty good. Oh, no. If I do this, it's already settling into my wrinkles. I don't know if you can see that. I hope it's picking it up. I'm gonna take my sponge. I'm gonna smooth this out a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I think it looks pretty darn good. It definitely brightened up the eye area, and I didn't even really go down in here. I just kind of left it, you know, right in the hollow, and then just kind of blended it out there. I like it so far. Hopefully this will be a winner. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do my brows on camera, which I never do, but I do have this new Holy Grail brow pencil. This is my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I'm gonna give this a try. We're gonna see. This might be a complete disaster. I don't know if I can do it and still have you guys see what I'm doing. I do wanna show you how easy this pencil is to use. I'm basically just kind of tracing my brow. And I have no tails on my brows. I'm sure you guys noticed that. I am using the GRANDE brow product. That's supposed to be the growth serum. I'm noticing a tiny bit kind of in this area, but I'm not noticing much on the tails. I would be so happy if my tails can come back. And I know that brow serum is in the sale. I may end up picking it up. I think it is working. But this is the fastest I think I've ever done my brows. And then again, I'm adding my little tail that I don't have. If you ever go too heavy too, you could always use your spoolie to kind of just lighten where it's too dark. And then I'm just gonna take a little Q-tip and just go over the top of it just to shape it. I don't think that they're perfect. They normally come out better when I'm not on camera, but I don't think this is bad. And I am gonna go ahead and put a brow gel. I'm gonna use the Thick It Stick It by NYX, and I'm just gonna kind of coat them. I just feel like it blends the penciling in with, you know, my actual brow a little bit better. This side is usually the side that looks a little wonky on me because I have so many missing hairs. I am going to apply a clear brow gel. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. So I'm just going to kind of put this on just to lock them in. The tinted brow gels I find don't really give your brows a really, really good hold. They definitely help a little bit and they add color. They don't hold as much as I need mine to hold, considering I don't have many there. When I do kind of comb them up, I want them to stay put. So now we're done with the brows. I'm gonna go into eyes. I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics Shadow Sticks. I'm fairly certain, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, not 100%, that these are gonna be one of these surprise beauty steals coming up. Super excited about these. I have Bionic Bronze, I have Silk Armor, and I have Bare and Brave. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna put the Bare and Brave kind of all over my eyelid. You'll see that it's not really making a huge difference. It's just kind of a nude. It kind of gives you just a nice base to build on. And you can see how quick and easy these pencils are. So amazing, and they're so buttery soft. I think they work really great for mature hooded eyes. I mean, you guys can see I have a lot of loose skin. I just kind of pat it in place. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Bionic Bronze. I'm gonna use that kind of all over. The Bare and Brave was a matte. The Bionic Bronze and the Silk Armor are both a little bit of a shimmer. I don't know if you can see that it just has a tiny bit of shimmer. Nothing overwhelming. It's not going to accentuate wrinkles. I don't think that it does anyway. And I'm just going to use the Silk Armor. And I'm going to kind of just use that in my inner corner. And then just a tiny bit up onto the lid. If you want to add a little extra shimmer, you can put a tiny bit right in the center of your eyelid. I'm going to blend that out, but I'm just putting it on there just to show you how it kind of makes the center of your lids pop. And then I'm just going to use my finger and blend it. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes. I'm going to use just the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. I'm only going to use this on my waterline. If you're not comfortable applying eyeliner, or you can't for whatever reason to your waterline, you can just go right into your lashes right on the edge, or you could just skip it altogether. I just want to get a little bit more of a definition to my eye. Go right in the waterline. Okay, and that just defined my eyes a little bit. I barely even got it onto my waterline. I mostly got it just right at the base of the lashes. I can do a tiny bit underneath. I'm gonna leave that for my eyeshadow. It's just quick and easy. It looks really natural, just kind of a neutral look. I'm gonna put on blush. This is a brand new blush. This was in the sale. This is the Benefit. I have the color WILLA. That's what it looks like. Super pretty. I have never used this one before. Let's see how it goes on. I'm gonna use my new Rare Beauty blush brush. Loving this one too. I am so impressed with these brushes. If you haven't checked them out, I 100% would. They are just fabulous. And if you have a small face or a really thin face, these work perfect. Oh, pretty. You can just put it exactly where you want it. I do have a couple pimples on the side of my face. I don't know what happened. I haven't had big pimples that have lasted a long time for quite a while. I don't know what is going on. I'm just gonna take my sponge a little bit, just pat this out. Okay, that is really, really pretty. And just like the bronzer, this is really, really pigmented. More than I thought it was going to be, but man, is it beautiful. For mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and use the LANCOME Lash IDOLE. This is also in the sale. I love this mascara. I love the shape of the brush. It's so neat. It just has a little curve to it. See how it kind of gets wider there? You can get right in there. Okay, so this is what one coat looks like. I think I will go back in with a second coat on this. Okay, I'm gonna leave the eyes at that, show you what they look like. Hope you can see them. Really, really pretty. They don't look spidery, but they're separated. They look really long. You can definitely make your lashes look thicker if you do line up above the lash line, right into the lash line. I just didn't feel like doing that today. I wanted to keep it super simple and a really light, neutral eye. So that's it for the face. For my lips, I'm going to use the BUXOM Lip Plumping Gloss. That is a mouthful, in White Russian. This is just like a really, really pale pink. And I'm almost sure too, fingers crossed, that these are going to be one of the surprise steals in the sale as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. When you do apply these, you do get a little bit of a kind of a menthol and a tiny bit of tingle. It's not overwhelming. I don't like lip products that really make your lips tingle and kind of sting. It's not uncomfortable and it doesn't hurt. So this is the finished look. I think this looks really, really pretty. This would be great for just an everyday look for work or just if you're out and about. Neutral eye, neutral lip. It's just really pretty and glowy. Hey guys, I just wanted to check in. I know this isn't a review, but I just wanted to show you what this makeup looks like in the daylight. I'm just standing next to a window. It is so pretty. I'm really hoping that the IT Cosmetics CC Illuminating is just as pretty. This is gorgeous. It doesn't look greasy. Just looks so nice and healthy, and it looks exactly like skin. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch. I appreciate it so much. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next video.